Welcome to Michael's Business English, the school for non-native professionals. Today, we are going to learn some quick tips to improve your process for writing emails in American workplace environments. Specifically, I want to talk about the culture, the business etiquette. I want to talk about the behavior I have seen from many non-native English speakers. Why is this important? Email is one of the main forms of communication used in the workplace, and everyone is judging you based on your email practices. And when it comes to building a successful career or business, how people perceive you matters. If you do not handle your communication practices correctly, you are going to turn people off, and you will never know about it. You just won't be invited for an interview, or they will avoid you at work and reach out to another coworker or to your boss because you are difficult to work with. So let's get started. Tip number 1, you don't need to respond to every single email. I'm willing to bet you have spent time and effort writing emails, feeling anxiety and worrying about how someone might respond, only to never get a response. Sending a response to emails that do not require one makes people think you don't know what you are doing. It's informal and unprofessional. Some common examples of when you do not need to respond to an email. Any sort of polite greetings or comments, such as "how are you?" or "thank you." Any sort of FYI email, like if your boss is saying that he's working from home. How do you know if you should respond to an email? Some things that I like to look for. Look for a call to action. Some phrases include, "let me know when this is completed," or "please confirm receipt of this email." Usually it's a formal question such as, "do you know where I can find this information?" Is the email addressed to you, or is it addressed to someone else? If it's not addressed to you in any fashion, then you probably should not respond unless someone asks you to respond to that email. Tip number 2, don't get personal or emotional. It's very easy for things to get misinterpreted over email. What might seem okay to some can be considered rude to someone else. Some general rules that I go by. Consider your tonality and avoid accusations. "You did not send us payment" versus "we have not received payment." Can you see the tonality difference? Use proper format and grammar, as many professionals in America feel it is lazy if you write your emails in broken English. They will think you are being sloppy. If this is a problem, it might be a good idea to get some help. Find someone who can review your writing and provide feedback and lessons to improve your English, composition, and knowledge. Another reason I stress not to get personal or emotional in your emails is to minimize the risk of romantic misinterpretation. There are plenty of stories about women who try to network for their careers, but sometimes the guys get the message that it is a date. Whenever you send an email, the reason you are intending it should be clear and obviously work-related. To avoid misinterpretations, stick to keywords and phrases to focus on your intention. "I totally understand. That was not my intent. This is strictly professional. I just wanted to talk to you about these goals," and then move on. "I wanted to learn more about your career path. For example, what kind of projects do you have? What skills are most important in your career?" Tip number 3, create templates. Templates allow you to repeat something over and over with minimal adjustments. If done right, it also looks professional. You treat everyone the same. Here's one example you can use. This email template is for asking for information. Subject line, "I need information about area and short description of information." "Hello, name of recipient. Do you have any information on?" Be specific about the information you need. In particular, "I am interested in," list any key areas where you need particular information. "I have the following questions," list key questions, "and I have already used the following resources to try and answer them," list resources. "Please send me the information and let me know if you can answer these questions. Thanks. Your name." Notice the call to action at the end? I have some more templates you can use in my free quick reference guide, Principles for Effective Emails in the Workplace. You can get it by clicking on the link below this video. Tip number 4, Stay focused on your goal. It's very easy to go off topic and mention details that are not important. Think about why you are writing this email. Who is it for? Does this person need this information? Who needs to be copied on the email? Make sure that everything in the email is necessary. Keep it as simple as possible. Make sure you have the correct attachments and that any hyperlinks you have inserted are working properly. Provide a clear call to action if you expect something from them. An example would be to say, "Can you please let me know when this will be completed?" To recap, we talked about why professional email writing is important, and I shared 4 tips to improve your emails. For your homework, I would like you to go through your emails and think about if any of these 4 tips can apply to you and how can you adjust your email writing for future iterations. Please write a comment or send me an email. If you have any experiences like these, I would love to hear them. If you have any questions, let me know. If I can help you in any way, I'd be happy to do it.